Hey guys, welcome back. It's Bedhead Betty here, and I'm on top of my castle today. And we are gonna be doing hair throughout history. So I thought I would come to you in my Renaissance dress and talk to you about some Renaissance hair first. So I'm gonna pull up some pictures and they'll pop up somewhere around my face. So I pulled up some pictures that I thought were really cool to show you. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is something maybe just like a commoner might wear, nothing of royal status, just your everyday person. And these hairstyles would honestly take a while because they didn't have electricity. It's not like you can just plug something in and do something really fast. Like, they had to heat these tools up on fire. And if they would cool off, they had to put it on the fire again and until the hair was done and whoever they were helping. So the first one I'm looking at is just a super curly hairstyle with some hair down in front of her face. But they did really like a bunch of intricate braids. They liked things being out of their face. You'll rarely see someone with their hair completely down. Usually, it'll be like braids in the back or something like that. And that's kind of what your everyday Renaissance person would style their hair as. But if you were of royal blood, you can doll yourself up a little more. So you would have, I guess you would call them like servants. You would have like servants helping you with this stuff, getting dressed, doing your hair. They would do it for you. But you would have different things that you could add in the hair. So not only braids, but you can put in like pearls and different like beaded things that would just kind of show your status, and it would kind of just represent your wealth. So I thought that was pretty cool. So my hair's not like that today, but we're just gonna go with it. So come with me through time and on to the next one. I will see you in the 40s. All right, guys, welcome back. We are now in the 40s. What do you think? Does it look a little different? I feel different. I feel older. So 40s hairstyles. So I have a couple here that I'm gonna show you, and they'll pop up right here, just like the last time. And what I notice about these pictures is that it was very common for these women to have like these hair rolls going back and like out of their face. And you can kind of do that in different styles. Like, you can still have that roll, that twist into different things. So the most common hairstyle that you'll see on a woman in the 40s is these hair rolls that will kind of go out of their face. So either they can do it with their hair up, with their hair down. They just usually will do that sort of hair twist, and that's super popular. So this was a very classic look in the 40s for most women. This is usually how they would go out. This is how they would clean their house. You could add like a cute little bandana to it, which is what they normally would do. So it's very versatile. All the women, different women of different ethnicities can wear it. So this is a very classic look. This is iconic. It's a staple hair item from the 40s. So when you look it up, this is what's most common. So it has stayed pretty classic throughout the years, and people can still wear it today. There's actually a modern hairstyle called the French twist that people will use for big performances or events for like celebrities. Like, it's a classic hair that they'll do for their event. So it has progressed through history, this sort of style, which I think is kind of cool. Like, each decade, it's like this roll, but in a different way. I appreciate you guys coming with me to the 40s, and time to disco my way to the 70s. See you there. All right, we're in the 70s now. I'm feeling good, I'm looking good, and I'm feeling like a fembot. So 70s hair. Actually, my hair goes with the 70s today. Just, the women loved big, blowout, curtain bangs. So curtain bangs are, bangs, but they're called curtain because it frames your face almost like a curtain would, essentially. So that's kind of like what mine look like here. And this style is actually coming back today, which is really funny. As you know, I work at the salon outside of OnlyFans, And a lot of women that come in ask for this kind of style, and I love it. I love cutting it, I love styling it. It is so fun, it's so movable, and it's timeless. It will always be in style, and I feel beautiful with it. Another style that was very common, I don't have a picture of it, but was afros, actually. And men did this, women did this. It doesn't matter like what ethnicity you were. Afros were very in, especially if you had like natural curl, like you just let it fly. Like it was very common. And this is why the 70s is also so iconic, because when I think of the 70s, I think of, you know, the bigger like curls, just bigger hair. Not quite like the 80s, but just more, not like tall, but just voluminous, essentially. I am gonna boogie on over to the 2000s, and I will see you there. Hi guys, welcome back to the last decade. So we are in the 2000s, and I'm feeling a little more modern, but the 2000s are actually probably my favorite decade to talk with you guys about, just because the hair is so fun. So the first one that I'm gonna talk about is Christina Aguilera. So this picture of Christina Aguilera, you can see that her hair is crimped. She's at some sort of premiere for something. So you can see this in a lot of celebrities. They will do like some braid stuff. Crimping was very popular, different kinds of like butterfly clips, stuff like that. So this next picture that I have for the 2000s, she has some clips in there too, which I think is so fun. And that's also something that is coming back today, is like, you know, scrunchies and butterfly clips and just clips in general. And I love it. Honestly, I think it's so fun. I think it helps accessorize your outfit. It helps kind of make it look more like put together. But I think it's so much fun. So I want to know in the comments what your guys' favorite decade was, or one that you want me to review. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this blast from the past. See you later.